Hey y'all, so it's 3 o'clock on the dot. I'm sitting on the couch. No, I'm just playing. It's 2:57, about to be 3 o'clock basically. Y'all, I ain't did nothing today. You hear me? Nothing. I've been chilling. I watched some TV, looked at some more, went on out there in them internet streets, looked for some more jobs, checked on a few applications. I be checking on them on Saturday too, like maybe people working overtime and they trying to hire people, so let me go check. I'll just be checking them. Today was pretty chill, excuse me. I ain't really had too much to do. Anthony, is drill weekend this weekend, so Anthony will be working this weekend. And usually when it's drill week, that means he goes in the morning and he won't get off until like 5, sometimes 6 o'clock. But today he'll have to get off early from drill because he has a Toys for Tots event. And that starts at 5, and that's from 5 to 9. So I haven't seen Anthony or talked to Anthony since this morning, basically. He'll have to come here and change and put on his blues, and then he'll probably leave back out, basically. And I would have helped because I told them that I could volunteer for any events that they need. I went and volunteered last week, I believe it was. I went and helped with the Toys for Tots event at work. It wasn't an event. They needed help with organizing and separating the toys. So I went and did that. And I think they were supposed to have another event this weekend. It might be, is it tomorrow or did he say Monday? I think it's one at a church on Monday. So I just told them to let me know, basically, because this time of the year gets really busy from them. From October to December is Toys for Tots time, basically. And especially November and December, it starts picking up. And now it's December is really picking up because Christmas is almost here. So it's probably going to start picking up. So I told them to let me know, basically, if they needed help with any events or anything like that. But the one for tonight, the reason I'm not going to this one is because this one is a little more fancy. I guess this one gonna have the mayor and, you know, a few other politicians and stuff like that. So I'm not going to that one. But, you know, when they set them up outside at little food places or whatever, I help with that kind of stuff. So I just been chilling. I stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning last night watching videos. I stayed up till 10. I was up last night on FaceTime with my mama and my sister, and we played this game that I just randomly made up, but we had so much fun. And so it was 1 o'clock in the morning for them. I was good. They like, oh, I'm sleepy. And I'm like, okay, bye. I'm about to, you know, I'm about to be up listening to music. But I ended up going to get in bed after I got off the phone with them, but I wasn't sleepy. So I stayed up. Like, y'all, I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning. I watched Friday. Was in the bed cracking up like I'd never seen it before. Cracking up. I watched Friday. I finished watching The Honey Mansion because I've been trying to watch that, but Showtime was tripping. And what else I watched? I watched like 4 movies. When I turned the TV off, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I've been chilling today. I just wanted to get on here and at least say hi because the day basically gone. It's 3 o'clock now. I think I need to cook today, so maybe that'll be the gist of this video. Y'all can watch me cook whatever I decide. We came up with our menus already. I think we both had 3 or 4 meals, and then we got one together. So I might cook one of my meals today. I think Anthony is gonna eat at the event he's going to, and then he might cook tomorrow when he gets off. But I'm about to take Tux out and walk around and probably start cooking in another hour. I just threw my little hair up to do something different for today because, I mean, I think I'm going to wash it today. So I think I'm going to prep for the twist today. So that means washing it, and I'm going to just keep it in my little 4 sections and go to sleep with my little thing on my head. Because I don't want to have to wash it and all of that and style it tomorrow. Like, that's going to be too much. I told you I got to break it up or I'm going to get discouraged and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get overwhelmed. So I'm going to wash it today. I think I'm going to wash it tonight. And then tomorrow morning, it's going to be time to twist, okay? or tomorrow, whenever I feel like it. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be time to do some twist, okay? I got everything prepped for the twist. I'm going to do it. I feel good about it. I feel like it's going to be real cute. I hope. No, it is. It's going to be cute. I think I'm really going to like it. And I'm trying to prep my fingers. I need to do some finger exercises or something because all this about to be just cramped, okay? All of it. About to be throwing up gang signs tomorrow. Pray for me, okay? Because you let me down. You said you was coming. It's Saturday. Ain't nobody here. Nobody. Forget y'all. Let me take Tux outside. Forget y'all. So just at least pray for me. That's the least you could do. Mommy, you let me down. You were supposed to be here. Yeah, you let me down. You were supposed to be here. Subscribers, you let me down. You said you was coming. You lied. I said I gave you till Saturday. Y'all know what? I just can't. I can't. Okay? I can't with y'all. So I'm about to go take Tux outside and I'm going to think about, y'all need to think about what y'all did. Okay? Because you hurt me. Y'all need to think about what y'all did and think about what consequences y'all going to have to face. Okay?
3 hours later.
Okay, y'all. It's 5:30. So I'm about to go ahead and start cooking. I don't know what happened to Anthony. Maybe somebody else went to the event, but I could have swore he told me only him and one other person was like the only 2 people that was gonna be able to go. He still hasn't come home yet. I'm guessing he's still, well, I know he's still at work. I'm guessing he's not going to the Toys for Tot event, or maybe they're gonna go later. I don't know, but I'm about to go ahead and start cooking. So I'm making red beans and rice, like this little dish that I kind of created. I saw a few recipes and I kind of put them together. It's not red beans and rice like you think of when you think of like New Orleans or Louisiana. It's not that style of red beans and rice, but it's literally red beans. So I'm using canned beans. So red beans, I'm gonna drain these and rinse these. And then I add a few little vegetables to it, season it up real good, and I put it on top of rice. I mean, granted, I guess I could add shrimp to it or something like that, but usually when I make this dish, I don't add meat to it, so it's just basically the vegetables. So for vegetables, I have a green bell pepper. This one looks yellow, huh? Oh, well, I'm gonna have to eat it. That's what happened when you do Walmart pickup. Sometimes they don't pick the best, because I probably would have picked one that was a little darker. Like, usually I like my bell peppers to be dark. But a green bell pepper, a jalapeno, a yellow bell pepper, which I should have had green, red, and yellow, but they were out of red. So I'm only going to have green and yellow, and then onion. And then I season the, I get my flavor by using some garlic, Worcestershire sauce. That's the beans. I already showed y'all that. And then the seasonings for this is just going to be black pepper, a little bit of salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm using the spice and herb seasoning for Tony Saturate. And the rice is right here. Usually I would have, usually I would ask Anthony to make the rice for me, but it's cool. I can make it. I found this recipe or this video on YouTube with Chef Ramsay. And he shows you how to make rice. And it's kind of fail-proof. I did it when I was at home with my mom because she said that's the one thing she can't make. And my mama know how to cook, but she just can't make rice. And for the longest, I didn't know how to make it. But my mama used to always be like, rice takes 20 minutes. It takes so long. Like, rice takes 12 minutes. It's between 8 to 12 minutes. And maybe I'll show y'all how he showed me how to make the rice, basically. But I'm about to get these vegetables rinsed and chopped up. And then I'm gonna get it going. It don't take that long, to be honest. Like, once the chopping is the longest process, and then once you chop it up, you put everything in the pot, and I just kind of let it cook down so the flavors can come together. Oh, and my base is chicken broth, not water, because chicken broth has more flavor, and that's also why we're gonna go light on the salt, because the chicken broth is salted. So I usually pour the chicken broth in there, put the vegetables, Worcestershire, garlic, season it, and I kind of just let them simmer and stew and cook. And then when they kind of simmer down and cook down, I pour that on top of some rice, and I like it. I mean, I know a lot of my meals that I eat, y'all probably gonna be like, bitch, what? Where is the meat? But, you know, because just like, what did I eat the other day? I had broccoli, lemon pepper broccoli, and roasted mushroom. And if I was to make that and my mama was here or my grandmama would be here, they would be like, aren't you still hungry? Like, what you doing? That's all you eating? You know, they be thinking you gotta have, you know. So, let's get started on prep so I'm not eating too late because I still gotta wash my damn hair today. I already sauteed the vegetables in some olive oil, added garlic, seasoned them up. I just added the chicken broth, and that's just a little bit of tomato paste. I never added tomato paste, but I wanted to add some because I thought about adding tomatoes, but I didn't want to do a whole can of tomatoes, so I just added a little bit of tomato paste that we already had open. So I'm about to let that basically do its thing. All I need to add to that is the beans, which are rinsed and drained. So I'm gonna add the beans in here, and then I'm going to sprinkle a few dashes. Y'all, this shit gets stuck every time. This damn Worcestershire, you gotta rinse this under some hot water. Last time I almost broke off my whole thumb trying to open this damn stuff up.
A few moments later. More moments later.
Let's see if this is good enough. Okay, there we go. All right, so I just do a few little shakes of that. So that's that. And then I think I'm gonna hit it with a little more seasoning. So do this one first. I like to layer my seasoning. I don't like no bland ass food. I'm sorry, maybe y'all think this too much, but this is my food and I gotta eat it. So, you know, don't be judging. I'm eating it, not you. Okay, so we're gonna layer it. I'm almost out of black pepper. That's why it's giving me such a hard time, and I gotta really hit it for it to come out. But I like the layer seasoning. I don't like bland food. I'm trying to do better with salt though. So, like I buy unsalted butter now and stuff like that, because I know that that's not the best, but ain't nothing wrong with a little seasoning, okay? Okay, so we're gonna give this a quick little mix. A little stir. And we're gonna let this just come together. The damn camera cut off because I had to get Mr. Tux his food. Look at him patiently waiting. Time to eat, sir. Eat your food, buddy. See if I could get him. Tux don't be, uh-oh, that's a little too bright. Not that bright. There we go. Good boy. Okay, back to the rice. That's what we was about to do. So, for the rice, for one, we use this little cup. This is how I measure rice. One of these is a cup of rice, basically. We put the rice in a strainer because we want to get off as much starch. We're going to try to get off as much starch as possible. So we're going to rinse it. And you know when it's starch, you can see the starch because it's really cloudy. So you try to rinse it as best as possible. Okay. And now Anthony is knocking on the door. Hold on, please. It better be Anthony doing beats and shit. Hello, sir.
What's up, man?
You know, I thought you missed the little thing. I said Anthony must have took his stuff to work, and I guess he went from work. But what happened? You said it was over at
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Well, we were late at it already because...
You look nice.
Thank you. They didn't tell us that they changed the time.
They changed the
So we
time
at
to
work.
what?
We at work. 3 to 6.
3 to 6?
Yeah, so me and Johnny at work back there.
I figured you had your stuff with you. I'm like, he ain't said
No,
nothing.
that's from the other day when we had that funeral.
Oh, okay. Well, Anthony's home now, but I ain't gonna make him make the rice because he about to eat this little, he done picked up some Wendy's. I guess he ain't eat at the event. So back to the rice. So, rinse it, and I didn't rinse it enough. I just had to stop because I had to get the door. So now we're gonna try to get as much water out as possible because you don't want no water in there. The rice goes in here with the water. And how you come up with your amount of water is, I did a cup, I did one of these of rice. So I put one of these of water with a little bit more. So when you first start out, you start out with it covered. You turn the fire all the way up because you want to bring it to a rapid boil. So you turn the fire pretty high, and I'm gonna turn this down actually because I want these to just, oh yeah, there we go. Flavor simmering together. I want them to come together, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. But you're gonna start off with the fire high. Once you see it bubbling, you turn your fire all the way down. Once it start doing it, I'll show you guys. Okay, y'all, you see it bubbling in there? So now you gotta turn the fire down. And I mean, when I say it's barely supposed to be a fire, it's barely supposed to be a fire. So turn it down. And now, and you're not supposed to lift the lid. So now I'm gonna set my timer. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. And you're not supposed to lift the lid. Sometimes it'll bubble over and sometimes it won't, but that's as low as I can go with the fire. And then let it cook for 10 minutes. You stir it usually. And if it's done, then you take it off. If it's not, you can let it go for another 2 minutes if you want to. That's basically it. So I don't like to call it red beans and rice. I like to just say I'm making rice with some red beans and vegetables, basically. Because it's not, like I say, at all red beans and rice, like what most people would think of when they think of red beans and rice. But it's good. I've made it multiple times. Each time, I add a little something, take something away, whatever. So this was my first time adding tomato paste. I see if it did anything significant. If not, then I know next time to either add more or just don't add that. But, Tux, oh, I was about to say come eat your food. Never mind. He ate that damn food in 9 minutes. Lord, he must have been hungry. So I'll show y'all the finished product. I'm gonna probably put it in my big bowl that I used last time. So I'll show y'all the finished product right before I eat, so y'all can see everything come together. Okay, final results. So the rice is on the bottom, and then I just scoop beans and vegetables on top, and then I usually put like a little bit of the juice from the beans into the rice. I might put a little bit more, but this all I'm wanting right now. I'm not that hungry. If I get hungry, I'll of course make some more. But I guess that's the end of the night. I'm about to eat, and then I'm gonna start editing. Y'all, I don't know. I might not wash my hair today. I might just have to wait till tomorrow, because we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. So I'm about to eat. I hope y'all enjoyed something about today's vlog. If you did, make sure to like, make sure to comment. What is this? Comment something about the vlog from today. And make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. I see a lot of people saying that they didn't get notified, or they haven't been getting notified of the videos going up. So make sure you hit the bell. And I guess it is still a bell. Yesterday I didn't think it was because I didn't see one. But I guess it is. So make sure you hit it and make sure you're subscribed. And I will, excuse me. I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8. Yes? Vlogmas Day 8, Anthony? Is today the 7th?
Today is the 8th.
Today is the 8th?
Yes.
What?
Yesterday was the 7th.
Okay, I will see you guys for Vlogmas Day 9. You sure?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 9. Bye, y'all.